Jamaica's national heroes are revered figures whose legacies are deeply intertwined with the island's history of struggle against oppression, both during the era of slavery and in the fight for independence and social justice. From resistance leaders to political pioneers, these individuals have left an indelible mark on Jamaica's collective consciousness, inspiring generations with their courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to the cause of freedom. Sir Alexander Bustamante. Early life born William Alexander Clark in Hanover Parish, Jamaica. In 1884, Bustamante was the son of a planter and a mixed-race mother. He later adopted the surname Bustamante in honor of his maternal grandfather. Political career: Bustamante rose to prominence as a labor leader and founder of the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union, or BITU, in 1938, which advocated for workers' rights and social reform. Role in independence. As a co-founder of the Jamaica Labour Party in 1943, Bustamante played a crucial role in Jamaica's journey to independence from British colonial rule. He served as Jamaica's first Prime Minister after independence in 1962, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's political landscape. George William Gordon. Early life. Gordon was born in 1820 in Montego Bay, Jamaica, to a Scottish planter father and an enslaved mother. Despite his mixed-race heritage, Gordon rose to prominence as a successful businessman and politician, advocate for the poor. Gordon became a vocal advocate for the rights of the poor and disenfranchised, using his position to expose the injustices of the colonial system and agitate for social reform. Role in Morant Bay Rebellion. Gordon's support for the peasantry and his involvement in the Morant Bay Rebellion of 1865 led to his arrest and subsequent trial by the British colonial authorities. Despite his innocence, he was convicted and executed, becoming a martyr for the cause of justice and freedom. Marcus Messiah Garvey. Early life: born in St. Ann's Bay, Jamaica in 1887, Garvey was deeply influenced by the experiences of racial discrimination and economic hardship faced by black Jamaicans during the colonial era. Pan-African visionary Garvey founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association, or UNIA, in 1914, advocating for the unity and empowerment of people of African descent worldwide. His Back to Africa movement inspired millions and laid the groundwork for the civil rights movements of the 20th century. Legacy: Garvey's vision of black pride, self-reliance, and economic independence continues to resonate with generations of Jamaicans and people of African descent around the globe, cementing his status as a towering figure in the struggle for racial equality. Nanny of the Maroons, also known as Queen Nanny, was a legendary figure among the Maroons, descendants of enslaved Africans who escaped captivity and established free communities in the rugged interior of Jamaica. Born in the late 17th century, Nanny emerged as a skilled strategist and warrior. She led her people in guerrilla warfare against British forces, and her tactics and leadership were instrumental in the defense of Maroon communities and the resistance against colonial oppression. Nanny's legacy symbolizes the resilience and determination of those who fought against slavery and injustice, inspiring future generations to stand up against oppression and tyranny. Norman Manley was born in 1893 in Roxburgh, Manchester Parish, Jamaica. The son of a mixed-race father and a Jamaican mother of African descent, he was educated both in Jamaica and later at Oxford University in England. As a prominent lawyer and political activist, Manley advocated for constitutional reform and social justice in Jamaica. Leading the People's National Party, or PNP, he played a crucial role in Jamaica's transition to independence from British colonial rule. Serving as Jamaica's premier from 1955 to 1962, he was instrumental in drafting the country's constitution. Born into slavery in 1822 in Stony Gut, St. Thomas Parish, Jamaica, Paul Bogle rose to become a prominent Baptist deacon and activist. Using his position, he advocated for the rights of the poor and marginalized, particularly after the Emancipation Act of 1833, which failed to fully address the social and economic grievances of formerly enslaved Jamaicans. In 1865, Bogle led a protest march to the Morant Bay courthouse to demand justice and fair treatment for the peasantry. The violent suppression of this rebellion by British troops led to widespread bloodshed and Bogle's subsequent capture and execution. His martyrdom galvanized calls for reform and ultimately contributed to Jamaica's transition to self-governance. Samuel Sharp, born in 1801 in the parish of St. James, Jamaica, was a literate enslaved person who served as a lay deacon in the Baptist Church. In 1831, Sharp orchestrated the largest slave rebellion in Jamaica's history, known as the Baptist War, or the Christmas Rebellion. Inspired by ideals of freedom and justice, Sharp mobilized thousands of enslaved individuals in a non-violent protest for emancipation. Although the rebellion was brutally suppressed by British authorities, Sharp's courage and vision paved the way for the eventual abolition of slavery in Jamaica and the wider Caribbean. His legacy as a freedom fighter and abolitionist endures as a symbol of resistance against oppression. Jamaica's national heroes embody the spirit of resilience, courage, and determination that has defined the island's history of struggle against oppression. From the resistance leaders of the Maroons to the political pioneers of the independence movement, these individuals have left an indelible mark on Jamaica's collective consciousness, inspiring future generations to uphold the values of freedom, justice, and equality. This comprehensive overview delves into the lives, legacies, and contributions of Jamaica's national heroes, highlighting their significance in the country's history and in the fight against slavery, colonialism, and injustice, as well as their enduring impact on the quest for freedom and justice and on the nation's political and social development.